Hey everyone, today I'm going to be showing you my LEGO Lion Knights army. It was the Lion Knights castle released back in 2022 that ultimately persuaded me to return to the LEGO space. So my initial introduction to LEGO Castle in general was during the LEGO Fantasy era back in 2007. I really liked the different styles of sets each faction was given, and ultimately during this time I was only able to get the Trolls Mountain Fortress and the King's Battle Chariot before the theme was ultimately discontinued. But seeing the new updated torsos and other designs in the Lion Knights castle, I knew I wanted to build out these new castle armies. So first and foremost, we have our commanders of the army. The first one being the head of the general army, sporting a fur collar around his neck and a more fancy Lion Knight's torso. The second one is my personal figure, sporting a silver cape and shoulder armor. These three figures are the respective heads of the Kingsguard and Cavalry. The head of the Kingsguard sports a bucket helmet with a silver crown, silver cape, and shoulder armor. He's equipped with a sword and a Lion Knight shield that's split down vertically. His accompanying cavalry sport similar attire, but notably have a blue Lion Knight shield and white plume above their helmet. Next we have the head of the heavy infantry. He sports a bucket helm with a red plume, a silver cape, armor padding, brick-built warhammer, and a yellow Lion Knight shield. And finally we have the head of the artillery, sporting a knight's helmet with a blue plume and golden visor, blue shield with yellow trefoil, and a flintlock pistol as his primary weapon. Finally, we can get on to the main army. So first off, of course, we have our foot infantry. I use this basic spearman design with the nasal helm and the spear across all three factions of my LEGO Fantasy world, those being the Lion Knights, Black Falcons, and of course the Black Knights. I had a whole debate about whether to use the nasal helm for the spearman or the kettle helm. Ultimately, I did land on using the nasal helm, feeling that the kettle helm better fit the archers. Really, this was more of an aesthetic choice than anything. Something you'll notice is that even LEGO tends to switch it up, really depending on the particular set or series, with the most recent Lion Knights castle actually doing the opposite of what I have here, with the nasal helms being used for the archers and the kettle helm being used for your more generic foot soldiers. Next up, of course, we have the archers. I've equipped each with a brown quiver and a longbow. Personally, I've found that I prefer the look of this longbow compared to the more generic Lego bow. Next, we have the second section of our army, what I would call our heavy infantry, led by this knight here at the center. He leads two divisions of heavy infantry, with the first one sporting a knight's helmet, again with the red plume, a great axe, and the same yellow shield. These play the dual role of being both heavy infantry as well as elite guardsmen for important building entrances. The second division sports a silver bucket helm with again a red plume, single-piece steel axe, and quartered lion and keys shield. The shield actually appeared before in a LEGO store Build-A-Minifigure exclusive, but the ones I have are just the normal shield with a sticker from Brick Sticker Shop. This unit serves the role of coastal and inland outpost defense, protecting vital junctions within the kingdom. For example, I have them filling up my Lion Knights Outpost mock by Luxbricks. Next we have our artillery division led with this knight with the golden visor here. All of them have blue plumes. I decided to, initially I wanted to build out a vassal house using each of the shields included in the Lion Knights castle. But at the moment I've only used this one with the kind of Lego version of the fleur-de-lis. Each one is equipped with a basic rifle and one of those blue triple fleur-de-lis shields. Flags you see in this video are by a custom maker I found on Instagram. I'll be doing a video on LEGO accessories shortly, so that'll be posted in there. In terms of the Lion Knights royalty, we have the King from the King's Battle Chariot. I did want the King from the CMF series, but haven't had the chance to pick him up yet. Following this, we have our Lion Knight Queen from the Lion Knights Castle. Not really modified, just instead of having the helmet, we have the hair with the tiara on top. After him, we have our wizard, who I got from one of the LEGO Build-A-Minifigure series. I prefer him to the Magisto we received in that gift with purchase, or the one in the Lion Knights castle. So that about wraps it for my LEGO Lion Knights army. Thanks so much for watching, and follow for more.